Hi guys, welcome to our daily encounter. As the Israelites were moving through the wilderness, they had to follow a particular structure in the way that they were arranged. We see that the tabernacle would be in the center of the camp with the tribes all around it, with 3 tribes to the north, 3 tribes to the east, 3 tribes to the south, and 3 tribes to the west, with the Levites surrounding the tabernacle, directly around the tabernacle. And this was the way in which they were to be arranged as they were going through the wilderness. And it almost makes the form of a cross, with God being in the center of the cross. And perhaps there's some significance to that. But the main thing is that God was in the center of the camp. His dwelling place was in the middle of it all. And that was something that would perhaps leave an impression on the people's mind as they thought about the fact that God is dwelling in the midst of us, right in the center of us, and that sort of thing. And as we think about the arrangement of these tribes and where they were in relation to the presence of God and the dwelling place of God, we can think about our own lives. Because it ought to be that our lives are structured just as the camp was structured. That is, that our lives too should be centered around God. No matter how busy we are, no matter how many things we have to do, or maybe how few things we have to do, no matter how long our list for today is or how short our list is for today, it should be that God is in the center of it all, that God is in the middle of it all, that we keep our minds and our hearts centered on the Lord, and that He becomes the main focus of our day. So whether we have work today or school today, maybe hobbies or even chores to do today, whatever it might be that we are engaged in, we should remember to keep God in the center of it all. Because He is the reason that we're alive. He's the reason why we are even able to go about these various activities. And therefore, He should remain in the center. And so the way that we do this is by, 1, being engaged in God's Word, which is what this group is all about, but also in coming back to the Lord time and time again throughout the day in prayer. And maybe even spending some quiet time with the Lord, even if it's only for 2, 3, 5 minutes, just stepping away for a moment and just recentering ourselves on Him and reminding ourselves of what life truly is all about. That life isn't just about getting a lot of things done or accomplishing a lot of tasks or doing a lot of things. It's about centering our hearts on the Lord and glorifying the Lord. And so as we move about this world, or we could say this wilderness, we ought to remember what truly matters and to center our lives around the Lord, just as they centered the Lord, or they centered their camp around the Lord as they moved through the wilderness. So let's focus on the Lord today. Let's put Him on the top of the priority on our list, and just keep our eyes fixed on Him, our minds focused on Him, and our hearts centered on Him as we go about our daily activities. So here's some things we can reflect on as we do our reading today. With that, guys, I do thank you for watching the video today. Hope you guys have a great day. Love you guys. God bless.